Hello, and how you feeling? You got Robotnik here. Check it out. Iowa, Retro, Gamer, Dad, make it happen.
Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas everyone. What is up? This is Iowa Retro Gamer Dad. We are here to talk about Christmas memories. So in the recent giveaway, we made you comment on there to enter it. What was one of your favorite Christmas memories? Well, I'm going to talk about, we'll say about two of mine. So the first one we will talk about, most of these are obviously gaming related because why not, everyone? But so this one is, I only remember not an extreme amount. I was very young when this came out, but I remember getting gifted a Nintendo for Christmas. And on top of that, there was two of them. One was to be at my house, and the other one was to be at my grandma's house. But I remember seeing a picture not too long ago about me holding this game up and being so excited to get this. And even to this day, there's part of me that just gets so excited to play this and see this. This is one of my favorite Mario games. Between this one and Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. These two are my favorite games. I finally, actually last year, beat this all the way through. And I'm going to need to do it again here pretty soon on the channel. But I used a NES Classic. I did happen to use a couple save states just because there was an area that I kept getting stuck in. And it was just getting annoying to re-go through levels that I was so good at that. And then happen to get stuck again. But growing up, I remember I was born in 87. So I believe I was at the point, it was maybe 91 or something like that, that I finally got a Nintendo and I got Super Mario and stuff from my house. But before, all I had it at was at my grandparents' house. So it was awesome to finally get it myself. But like I said, to this day, one of my favorite games. I love this so much. It's just, hearing the music and everything is just so nostalgic for me. And it reminds me of a time when, you know, I didn't have any worries. All I wanted to do was, you know, just hang out with my friends and play some Super Mario. And also just sitting around, even like, you know, playing with my sister. She would be Luigi and then I would be Mario, of course, and cousins and everything. It was just, that Nintendo was so amazing growing up, and this was one of the best games I could have for it. Now, my second memory would have to been about, I would say, probably about my third or fourth grade. I want to say third grade. But I've got one of these bad boys. Oh, yeah. And at the time, all I had was a Sega Genesis, and I remember getting this for Christmas, actually firing up Crash Bandicoot. Oh, this would be the one memory. I remember my dad and me struggling at my grandparents' house to try and hook this thing up because you had to hook it up through a VCR and then into the TV. And I remember us just being so like upset because it's like, why can't you just use the coax cable and do it into the back of the TV? No, we had to do that big elaborate VCR run and everything like that. So we got that figured out. But I remember getting this, and me and my cousins not leaving that basement till we had to leave Grandma's house and go back to our regular homes, playing Crash Bandicoot, playing an amazing demo disc that actually came with it. I remember being so excited that demo disc. There was stuff on there like Armored Core, this one game where I think you were a submarine or something, you're underwater, and I remember playing this racing game. I think it was an F1 Formula 1 or whatever, or a Grand Prix one or something, and every time you hit something, parts of your car would come off, and if you hit so much stuff, the car would fall apart. And at that time, with those graphics and everything, it was insane. I couldn't believe that. And like I said, Crash Bandicoot, we played that for hours on end, and it was just so awesome. I love that game so much. But yeah, I was so nostalgic for the PS1. I have a PS Classic off to the side over there with, you know, Final Fantasy VII and everything on it. The controller still, to this day, feels so good in my hands. I know for a while there I swapped in with Microsoft. I was an Xbox fan for a while. And I stayed away from the PlayStation. It wasn't until about 2 years ago now that I picked up a PS4, and then I was glued. I went from that to selling that PS4 to finally finding a PS5, and it's just been that way ever since, guys. It was just so awesome to have that. and being able to play some of the games. And now with the PlayStation Plus and all the extra games that you can play on that on top of it, just so awesome to see, guys. Two of my favorite Christmas memories that when I think about stuff to the day, it's still stuff I play. Like I said, like I still play Super Mario Brothers. I played it last year. I beat it. I had the Sony PlayStation right here. I have a PS1 Classic. I have a PS1 with the screen that you lift up on. I don't have an extreme amount of games because I experienced a lot of issues with disc rot and lost a lot of my actual games. And now, of course, back in the day, I traded most of them into GameStop. So we ran through those issues. But, yeah, so two of my favorite Christmas memories. Please comment below what your guys are. I know some of you did already on the Steam giveaway thing, but just for the holiday spirit and stuff like that, just comment below some of your guys' favorite Christmas memory, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, guys, stay retro and have yourself a great day. Merry Christmas, friends, family, and sports.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, please check out one of these two up on the screen right now. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel and not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. Hasta la vista, baby.